All right. So we about to do this Corvette 2017. We're gonna do it inside and outside with a minor paint correction, and that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to go live for you all so you can see us in live action of us doing our detailing services. Uh, so this is going to be a pretty quick wash. Should be out of here within the next hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending on the paint correction. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. We're gonna go live. If I have any questions, make sure y'all drop them in the comment section as we work on detailing this Corvette 2017. And this customer, he found us on Google, and he mentioned that this was his dream car, so we definitely want to make him happy as he's going to keep it up in the future, which will also help with him becoming a consistent customer. Just like our other video where we did our McLaren, that customer also books us once a month to go to the car show, and he became one of our maintenance clients on a monthly basis. So uh, whenever you're detailing people that cars that care about their car, definitely be on the lookout of offering your monthly services. And I may even ask this customer to consider going to the car show because it seems like he cares about his car. So to have him go somewhere where he can be around like-minded people would be a great thing. And now that I'm thinking about it, it would be a good idea to send out the car shows to my customers, all of the customers, so that they can, you know, people that care about their cars, they would want to go and look at other cars. It means they care about cars. So this may be a good idea for the future to, you know, get our customers involved. So, anything that you can help when it comes to your customers, like you want to be able to provide value. So that's why I send my customers my videos. I also send them blogs about different services that we offer. I also, to my customers, I email them on happy birthday and things of that such. All those things help with boosting your business and helping your customers come back a second and third time. Um, I don't usually follow my customers on social media for the most part. I do have like maybe one or two clients on social media, but most of our social media content is to help other detailers and find other business owners to join our WeAuto service platform. So if you don't know, our WeAuto service platform pretty much promote businesses all over the U.S. on our website as a directory, and we're looking to become the biggest directory for only automotive services. So we're not targeting any other services other than automotive services, and we're looking to build that brand out to compete with some of the best companies out there. Um, as a directory, people now are looking for brands more than they're looking for anything. So it doesn't matter what your business model is, but if you build a great brand that has a product that people are looking for or want, you can definitely sell to them. So the WeAuto service, we're going to create a brand, but also a community for retailers to get together and for retailers to grow their businesses. And not only retailers, we have oil services, mechanics, um, towing companies. So all those companies will be on WeAuto, and we're looking to help them grow as a whole. So when you see our content come through, you may see different things. Some with me detailing cars, some with me promoting other businesses because that joint WeAuto. But ultimately, we want our content to show all work regarding automotive services. So if you offer a service and you're looking to create content and grow your audience, I would love to partner on some content that we can put out together will also increase the presence of your business and WeAuto. Of course, we want you to become a member and get your business profile, but as we do that, we can definitely partner and do some other things to help bring some awareness to both the auto service and your business. So the membership is $15 a month, and with that, you get a social a link similar to like a website for all your business information where customers can find you. And with that, you can share your profile. You can also redirect people to your profile if you don't have a website. And we can also promote it online for your business as well. So the profile, like I said, is only $15 and it's per month, or you can do $80 a year. That way, as we grow, I mean, we have over 4 or 5 thousand clicks within, well, impressions within the last month. I think, well, 6 months, I believe. So, and we just launched a new website within the last 6 months. So that's 4,000 people that could have seen your business uh, to help it grow. So we're trying to be around positive people that can work together, and that's who we're looking for, basically, to connect with us. So the car that we're working on now is the Corvette, and we got them off of Google. We have different links out there that connects our business with, you know, other platforms. So we have Google, Yep, um, Instagram, and Facebook. So you may find us all over the world, but by us connecting WeAuto to our platform, to our business, we're actually growing exponentially faster and bigger because now we're connected to all the other businesses and all the other businesses are connected to us. So when you think about that, you can easily see how other businesses joining our network and ourselves working with those businesses can help everyone grow on one big network at WeAuto. So that's kind of what we were looking at doing. We already have over 100 businesses on our platform all over the U.S. So I believe we have about maybe 20, 10, 15 more states probably that we need businesses in. And once we get those businesses on our platform, we'll have businesses all over the U.S. that people can find services in their area. So we're looking to bring value to all the businesses and customers in different ways. So we can create a referral program. We can create a affiliate program, which you bring other friends and businesses on. You can refer your friends to the directory if you're looking for services yourself. And we're only taking the best. So the first 100 businesses that we took all came with 5-star ratings online, and that's how we're starting the business. So we only looking for great people that has positive mindsets to work together to grow. I mean, everyone doesn't really have it together, so it's our job to help when we can, as we don't always have it together. But in our business, we just continuing to work hard. So, you know, working always pays off at some point. So that's our goal, is to continue to help as we grow. But on detailing, basically, I would say the first step to getting your business out there would to be to create profiles. I mean, going back to what I started, I mean, for our business, before WeAuto was created, we started with Google. Um, that's a listing. It's free, but it's not inclusive. So you can start with Google. Um, if you don't have a website, you want to create a WeAuto listing, and then you want to also be on all the social media platforms and all that kind of stuff. But really, man, you need to just start locally. So if you want to get your first customer, I would say you want to start with like maybe Facebook groups. If you're in the Atlanta area, you sign up for WeAuto, we can get you. You can give you your first customer within your first week if you sign up. Um, Also, you can just ride around. You can go to your local. All right. All right. So, all right. But yeah, to get your first customer, you want to go to different businesses in your area. You can start there. They call it soliciting, but as a startup business, you want to start somewhere. And from what I learned online from my guy Alex Emozi, he said there's a few ways to get customers, which is paid advertisement, social media posting, or you go out and physically get those customers. So I would say the easiest way to do it, I would say, maybe you can start with going door to door. So I personally don't do the knocking, but I would definitely like get like door hangers. Door hangers are good tools to promote your business. Um, if you can't afford door hangers, then you may want to get you some $15 cards from Visiprint. And once you get your cards, then you can go from business to business, community to community, even go to parking lots and just set up your business. Take out all your equipment and you know have your signs and stuff if you have them. But people will stop and they'll ask, are you detailing cars? Are you a car wash business or something like that? And you know those are one of the easiest ways to get your first customer if you're looking to you know grow your business with low expenses, without using any ads or anything like that. So that would be a good idea. Also, as far as like equipment and stuff, I would say that to get started, you want to have the basic equipment. Even now, like my setup in the back of my truck is less than $1,500. I mean, the generator is probably like $600. The water tank, I mean, you can get a water tank online for about $200. With the pressure washer, you're talking about $200 to $300. And that's all you need, man, to really get started. You can get your buckets and stuff, water, vacuum cleaner. But the good thing about this business is that it doesn't cost a lot to get started or even to keep it going, um, depending on if you're doing it full time or not. So if you're doing it full time, you definitely want to like save your money, because just like any business, any season, any company, like you're gonna have slow weeks where it's like, what's the point even getting out of bed? Because you're not getting any customers. You're pretty much, you know, so like you're gonna have slow weeks. You're gonna have slow days, and you got to figure out something to do on those slow days to keep your mind and your mindset on the right space, because you can easily get going in this business and have a good season or two, spring and summer. And then once winter come around and it slows down a little bit, and then you have to figure out how you're gonna make things meet. So you don't want to spread yourself too thin during those through those summer times, so that you can make sure you get through the winter. So I would definitely recommend, like, always saving a percentage of your income, or and put it somewhere else where if something happens, you can rely on it if you're not able to have a good maintain through the slow season. So myself, I would say that I lack when it comes to this step. However, um, I made it through my first couple of slow seasons, and to be honest with you, the first two slow seasons, I actually picked up a job for the first time. I did it for a couple of weeks or so, maybe a month. Um, my second slow season, I did it for like a couple days and I was gone. So like once I did it for a couple days and I realized, okay, I got customers and now it's affecting my customers, I was able to just leave the job after a couple of days. So like, and then this year, um, I made it through with no issues. I mean, of course, the slow days are get frustrated sometimes, especially if you got other things you need to pay for. But um, I was able to really still make money. Not like my biggest days and stuff like that, but I was able to make enough money where I was at least able to pay the minimum expenses for a business, and personal life as well. So this is coming from an owner operator, one person team perspective. I would say if it's more than just you, then you may have to consider letting some people go during the winter, because that's when things get tough, and you probably can't afford to keep those people on. And if you do, then yourself will have to sacrifice. And if you don't have any other ways to make money, and so you can pay your employee, and then you may have to take some of the money from what you're making from other places to help support your employee if the business is not making enough to cover them. And I mean, if you don't have any appointments, what are they going to be doing throughout the day? So some of those questions, you probably have to find an answer to, because I know you don't want to pay someone that's not even working. So when it slows down, you definitely want to have other things to do. I would even pivot to other services if you can. Um, if you have the market to do that, because I witnessed some people do that before. I tried it myself. Um, didn't quite work for me because I haven't. When you build one business, you build that business. But then if you want to go into a whole nother industry or service, then you have to take the time to build that as well. So now you're promoting two things. Now you have to take into account for more than one thing. So I personally did not work well with having more than one service within my business. Um, so like when I say more than one service, I'm referring to like doing detailing, but also offering pressure washing. Um, and the reason I also say that is because you have to promote those different businesses. And if you're talking about paid marketing, then you don't have the capacity to experiment with those ads or anything like that at the time of the slow season anyway. So I would say that the only way you should be doing other services outside of your main service is if someone asks you and you have the capacity to do it. But as far as like going out buying the equipment or whatever you need to do that other service, I would say that you really need to maybe if you have the extra funds that you saved, maybe you can use those funds to get this stuff, and then slowly over the couple of years you can work your way into that other service. That way, um, after year three, your business can be structured where you pretty much switch over to that service after a certain point of the year, and then you only offer that service or you offer both, and then you have to build your client base within that service itself. So I mean, but you can do that, or you can just focus on the service that you offer, and then you can build every year for the slow season. So I mean, it's good and bad in both. I would say figure out what works for you and do that. Um, but yeah, I just did not want to build a second business within a business for myself. So um, I'm just throwing out ideas for people to get through the slow season. Obviously, it's springtime now, so if you're on a detailing business, you know that business is starting to pick up. Um, for me specifically, I would say that it's not as slow, but it's definitely um, not as busy as I would like it to be. Um, and I think it has something to do with the economy. I think that more people are having less money to spend on like $150 car wash. But I personally don't want to go down on my prices. However, um, I get a lot of calls for people who want hand washes, and the market is so great for that actually because people don't want to go to the drive-in car wash, but they also don't want to pay $150 for a car wash. So if you can get a location and meet in the middle, that would be a great price point. Around the $50, $60 range. Um, I think that'd be a great price point for detailing if you have a location. So that's something that I was considering. I'm not sure if I want to do that just yet, but it's definitely something that I'm considering as a option to so because then the slow season would be less of a hassle because then you're pricing your details at a rate that I mean is actually a steal at that point. So when you're pricing at a high price point, if people just can't afford it, then you just kind of they can't afford it. So like I said, you can actually make it through the season and be okay. As you see, we've been posting videos and everything since beginning of before the slow season. So we made it through, and you probably can as well if you just stay consistent and do the things that you need to do to stay available. If a customer calls you, you got to be ready to do that service. If you need to work at night, you got to be willing to work at night. If they want you to come last minute, you got to be willing to, come last minute. If you land in bed, for that sense, and a customer call you, you got to be willing to, you know, get up and go ahead and get the money so that you can provide for your family. Um, so I'm just about done with the inside here. I get started working on the outside where you see us do the foam spray cannon and do the paint correction and everything else. So definitely tune in while I finish up the inside here where you can actually see me working on the outside. I'm probably gonna pause this and then get back on because I want to reset. reset everything. 1 second. Yeah, so this one has a lot more to detail compared to the McLaren. This one, the seats go up and down. Yeah. All right, so the inside is done here. Only thing there is to do here is clean the door jambs, and then once I clean the door jambs, I get started on the outside and finish up there. So this is the behind the scenes videos of what you all see when I post my regular videos. So um, it's not as glamorous as it is on the actual video because I'm not cutting the videos. I'm doing it straight through. Also, I usually have my glasses on, my Ray-Bans, um, smart glasses, so that also helps me on the inside, so you can all can see me detailing on the inside when I do make my videos. So yeah. So the crazy thing is I don't really know how much money or funds that comes from making these videos, man. So at this point now, I'm actually making the videos because it keeps the job interesting, and I feel myself getting better with the process of making the videos. So I think that in order to build a brand for people to know about you, there's a benefit in numbers. So for me personally, I feel like it's more profitable or more beneficial to me for you all to keep coming back watching my videos than it is to get paid by YouTube, because I'm seeing now that as we build a community, it's more valuable for you all to be involved in the community than it is for me to wait on YouTube to pay me whatever they going to pay me whenever I get monetized. So um, I said that to say because I hope that you all are getting value in some way out of my videos. Either they are entertaining, um, you get to watch it in real life to see what's going on. I don't know, but as long as I'm getting views, I mean, I feel like it's value in making these videos. So let me know what you think. But all right. So the inside of this vehicle is completely done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the outside.
Alright, so I'm actually gonna reset this video and restart it. So